Okay, I was here for a track, and a track worth remembering. पहले से मैंने रिकॉर्डिंग नहीं करी, पर मैं यहाँ नैनीडांडा ब्लॉक में अपोला गांव में हूँ. I was tracking uphill for my daily walk. It was great. This is downhill now. I'm descend हो रहा हूँ. You can just watch the downhill part. और जो आप सूखे पत्ते देख रहे हैं, ये हैं चीड़ के पेड़ के, जो कि बहुत ही ज़्यादा स्लिपरी एक्शन जनरेट करते हैं. It's a little bit risky to walk on those, especially on floaters. But yeah, it was fun taking a random route and enjoying the natural beauty of this village. आपको मैं यहाँ से सराउंडिंग दिखाता हूँ. Let's have a look on what you can see from this, and what you see down there is a small part of the village where there are some houses. We will continue our ride downhill, और मैं आपको इस एरिया के बारे में बताता रहूँगा. As you can see, it is not that fun, but it's good to go off-road walking sometime, not driving. This kind of seems like a boundary done by earlier generation to kind of separate lands between two villages. But now there are very few people around here, so this doesn't make much sense now. But I'm pretty sure in earlier days it was a huge issue when people were farming there, that which part of the land you are farming. Still trying to find my way out, trying to discover where should I go. As you can see, there are these monkey-like animals, or I should call them monkeys. So what happens here is they kind of shift from village to village in search of food, and this time it seems it's Apola's turn, where they are going for their next food exploration. So this is kind of one of the remote villages in Uttarakhand. Most of you people who would have visited Uttarakhand or not even know about the block called Nainidanda. As you all know, that Uttarakhand is majorly divided into two main regions. One is called as Kumaon and one is called as Garhwal. So this block, Nainidanda, is the border block between Kumaon and Garhwal. So it's kind of the last district of, or last block of Garhwal, and after this the Kumaon districts and blocks starts. About the weather, it's pretty good all the time. Right now it's somewhere around 23 during the day and somewhere around 14 to 16 during nights, and I'm in here during summers of 2023, which is May exactly 25th of May 2023 in Delhi and in another part of India. It's quite hot down there, but it's pretty chilly here. No rains so far, but it's pretty well. The weather is calm, chilly enough to have fun. About the stays, anybody watching this and would like to visit, as I said earlier, it's a remote village, so there are no homestays, no hotels. You preferably would come here with someone whose family is still here, or maybe someday with me. One part of my family still lives here. During winters, the sun is pretty up and high here, so you don't feel much chill or cold here. This is kind of the road that you see down there, which brings you to this place. There are two main routes to visit here. If you are coming from Delhi, then you can either take route from Kotdwar, then Lansdowne, then Riknikhal, and then to Apola. It's a long ride there. The other common ride which people from Delhi prefer is via Ramnagar, then Marchula, then to Dhumakot, and then up here. As you can see, this is the water supply here. So the water that's provided by government comes here, gets collected here, and then served to everyone houses by this pipeline. So I was able to figure out the way. So now I'm going down to the village. We are coming from up there, as you can see, and now we are going down here. As you can see, it's kind of a predefined path from here, because there would be an government employee, who get paid every day to come here, open the tanks, tap for 2 hours every day or an hour every day, so that people can fill up their water requirements, and then he closes the taps every day. So that's why it looks like at this point there is a defined path to go down. But yeah, I come here twice a year, and it's far better than my normal jogging rides in cities, because it's uphill, downhill, no predefined road. Pretty sweaty right now, even in this cold weather. That means the ride was great, the walk was great. Now we have descended towards a field where literally no one is growing anything because of the water issues. The power is available here. The village is known for one of the oldest temple here, which is being celebrated somewhere around July. There's a ceremony in the temple that happens every July. Normally, that behind the scene, the tradition was to kind of celebrate it after the crop has been, as in all the work around the crop has been done. Now there are no people, not much people, who are actually growing things. So it's just a tradition that people still follow. But here we are, exactly from where the house starts. As you can see, there's a house, there's an old style house. That's our house where I am in. And yeah, so what I was talking about, yeah, the history. So it's considered that in the search of the Badrinath temple. There were some priests kind of traveling toward this way, and wherever they stayed for the nights, they formed a temple. And here's one of the temple there. There's a huge old story behind the traditional water supply that this village have, which is supposed to be healing so many diseases that you have if you take shower under that holy water. So that's the another kind of story behind the scene. The roads are here from last approx 10 years, and you can see the quality of roads down there. But at least there are roads, so if you have your own vehicle, you can actually travel here with a vehicle. Otherwise, still there are no buses from the government that kind of take you to this village. It's far remote, as I said earlier. The roads are not kind of like your city roads. They're still raw. So that's all. As in, I'm about to descend. That's my car. I'm about to reach my place. So see you next time on one of my next track. Till then, let me know how you feel about this track and about the village. Thank you, and see you next time.